We have just arrived in the vibrant city of Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. Unfortunately, when we looked up Phnom Penh and what to do, there wasn't very much information. It looks like a lot of tourists leave this city off their itineraries and head straight for Angkor Wat. We are going to be exploring everything that you can do here and putting all the best things to do in this video. So stick around and let's go find out what to do in Phnom Penh.
Central Market has everything you need to eat and buy food and clothes, so we are starving, so let's go find some good food
to eat.
So
we're getting a mango shake to cool us down and kind of substitute our hunger until we find something. It's 6,000 riel, which, yeah, pretty good. Big one. So good. It's pretty big and it's thick. And I think that she's put a bit of milk in there, but really yummy.
The atmosphere changes very quickly. One row ago you could buy pig's feet, and now you can just buy undergarments, so you can get everything you want in here.
We didn't find anything vegetarian yet, but we did find some prawn fresh spring rolls, so we're going to have one of those each to just start off, and then we'll see what else we can find.
Once you get some water, and I also got sold onto that sweet tea, which was 4,000. Yummy. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy that, and then we'll go back to the eat and then exploration.
We come to one of the food stands. She does a seafood stir-fried noodle, but because we asked if she could do something vegetarian, she's just done it for us, which is really kind. So we have some stir-fried noodles with what looks like a bok choy, or a, yeah, bok choy, and a fried egg on top. That's really yummy. The flavors are really good. I got a lot of egg flavor, which was nice. But the sauce that she's used on the noodles is really nice as well.
I recommend getting the Grab app because taxi drivers have a bad reputation around the world, unfortunately. But at least the Grab app tells you where you're gonna go, where you're getting picked up, and for how much. But yeah, it's a good way to see the city. They maneuver around all the crazy traffic, so we can recommend this as one thing to do around.
We've just arrived at the Choeung Genocidal Center, or you might have also heard it called the Killing Fields. In the pretty recent history of Cambodia, they actually murdered 1/4 of the population. So we've come to this area, even though it's kind of sad and depressing and not exactly something that's like a super fun thing to do, it's really important to come and learn this country's history because it tells you a lot about the people and what they're going through at the moment, especially because this history is actually really recent. So that was really a grim experience, but also a really important thing to come to. I'm really glad we came here. I feel like I've learned a lot about what the Cambodian people went through. There was 3 full years where the Communist Party just completely destroyed this country, and a lot of people were affected, and like I said earlier, a quarter of the population were murdered. So it's really great to come here and to learn those stories and kind of understand what actually happened here. And it started in 1975 and sort of, I guess, ended-ish in 1978. So, I mean, it was our grandparents and parents who experienced this. And that's just wild to think about, if we were Cambodian, that your mom and dad could have experienced this. Thank you. What time does it leave? It's leaving soon? When you walk along the boulevard, you're going to get approached by a lot of people who are offering you sunset cruises on the boat. They're $5 US and it includes a beer as well. So we've just chosen a boat that has this epic golden structure at the front, and it's playing Celine Dion, so how could you not go on that boat?
Yeah, girl.
It's really nice on this boat. Actually, they've turned the music way down, so it's super chill. It's not like a party vibe, and there's lots of locals on the boat as well. So it's definitely not just a touristy thing. It's just a nice way to spend your evening that isn't too expensive. And it's really cute, actually. There's lots of like girls on girl dates and couples on dates, and it's nice. I really like it. There's even a girl sitting by herself. She just brought her dinner on board, and she's just come on board to enjoy her dinner and have a nice boat ride. Like, what a way to spend a Sunday evening.
If Central Market wasn't enough, we got another market for you, the Phnom Penh Night Market. There's a cool little atmosphere because I don't know if you can see behind, but they're all sitting on like a mat, and they all got like this camping cooker there, and I think you just order your food raw, and then yeah, you just get together, sit down with the family and cook your food. It's really cool.
And we've just come here to order some food and enjoy our dinner, and you get really local prices. You get to sit on these mats with all of the locals. There's heaps of families and couples and everyone sitting here. It's definitely not a tourist market. It's very much local prices and obviously local people here as well.
So all that food, we got 4 spring rolls, 2 things of mushrooms, and those little dumplings and the noodles. All this was 16,000, so very good deal. Which means we have enough money for dessert.
Thank you. Thank you. We got chocolate ice cream for 3,000 real. Very good.
Let's try that. So it's ice lemon green tea. Oh, that is refreshing. It's actually very yummy.
So all together with all of our dinner and our desserts, we still spent less than $10 Australian. So definitely affordable for 2 people if you want to come have a meal in a local area in Cambodia.
Love it. Another cool thing you can do in Phnom Penh is hire a quick bicycle. They're $2 for the day, and just explore a little bit of the town. Ideally do it first thing in the morning, because otherwise the sun is just not gonna make it very pleasant. But it's a very good way. You have a huge promenade where you have no cars, no scooters, so that's very enjoyable. And yeah, get to explore the city like that, right along the Mekong.
And you get them for the whole day, so you can even take them out in the afternoon again. Or if you want to go somewhere for lunch that's a little bit further, it's too hot to walk, you have a bicycle to get there.
Really cool.
So the great thing about the bikes is that it actually got us to our next thing to do in Phnom Penh, which is Wat Phnom. So Wat Phnom is actually built on this little hill here, which is an artificial hill. It's the only hill in Phnom apparently. So riding a bike around is fantastic because it's all flat. And this is one of the most historical and significant wats or temples in Phnom. So let's go check it out. So this particular wat actually has a lot of historical importance in Phnom Penh. The reason Phnom Penh is named Phnom Penh is because of this wat. Well, because of the lady who founded the wat. So as we said earlier, this is a false hill. It was built by a lady who lived in Phnom Penh, and her name was actually, her last name was Penh. She was Lady Penh. So one day she actually found a Buddha statue floating down the river when she went to bathe, and she had some fishermen get that out of the river, and that is why they built this hill so they could store the statue.